Good afternoon and welcome. This is Sunshine Report on Osrc Television. I am Oyewumi Ayenigbera. The Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has wrote to the House of Assembly informing that he was going on a 21-day medical leave. The governor also notified the Assembly that he has handed over to his deputy, Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa, to act as acting governor pending his comeback. Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mr. Lamidi Oladiji, said the governor's 21-day leave for medical treatment abroad will end by the first week of next month. The speaker, while describing the governor as an apostle of rule of law and lover of peace, wished him speedy recovery and refreshing vacation. The Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship Program has donated some medical equipment to the Center for Health Professions and Biomedical Education at the University of Medical Sciences, UNIMED, Ondo. The donation is intended to help with the training of simulation course on clinical medicine. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Adesegun Fatusi, while receiving the equipment, restated management's position in ensuring the institution is ranked as one of the best globally. Joy Pius reported that the state-of-the-art equipment donated were worth millions of naira.
The medical profession is one usually open to new opportunities and change. This has been seen over time with the introduction of new technologies to improve the health sector. UNIMED Ondo has always placed emphasis on its resolve to key into ideas that will set apart its medical students from others by revolutionizing its educational system. The recent is its partnership with the Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship Program for provision of simulation equipment to train more healthcare professionals to reduce high mortality rates of medical errors on patients. Simulations using mannequins are now considered as one of the most effective way for healthcare professionals at all levels to acquire practical skills before performing procedures independently.
How close to reality is the mannequin?
Delivering the equipment to the management of the institution, the lead trainer and facilitator of pediatric clinical care from Tulane University of Medicine, USA, Professor Olugbenga Akingbola, stated that simulation is now an integral part of medical training, adding that it provides the platform for skill training practice, error identification and mitigation, as well as create effective communication among medical personnel.
Medical education is apprenticeship. When we trained, we didn't have a simulation center, which means that everything that we knew how to do, we learned on patients. You will see that in that scenario, in that circumstance, any form of error can be catastrophic. So the advantage and importance of a simulation training in medical education is one, for skills acquisition and practice, error identification and mitigation, and secondly, simulation itself provides a platform for formative assessment and also summative assessment.
In his remarks, the Vice Chancellor, University of Medical Sciences, UNIMED Ondo, Professor Adesegun Fatusi, who described mannequins as a lifelike patient stimulator used to represent real-world patients, said the equipment will aid the comprehension of the medical students in their training.
It's going to be extremely fundamental and important to what we do as UNIMED. It's so important. And we are not just doing this for UNIMED, by the way. We are developing a standard training that any Nigerian university or any Nigerian hospital can come and benefit from. So we are developing a formal certificate in clinical simulation as part of helping the Nigerian educational landscape.
The acting dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Dr. Joseph Fatukasi, and Director, Center for Health Professions and Biomedical Education, Professor Kayode Oshungbade, said the provision of the equipment will help improve the skills of not just the medical students, but medical professionals, thereby reducing casualties in real-life situations.
It allows, an increase in the understanding of what you are supposed to do. and it covers every aspect of medicine.
This is the direction of medical education all over the world. In our own times, we were exposed to traditional bedside teaching, but over the years, clinical scale simulation has brought some innovations to medical education.
The training is expected to last for 80 days. Joy Pius, OSRC News.
Ondo State Security Network Agency Amotekun Corps has rescued 16 passengers kidnapped along Ishua Akoko in Akoko Southeast area of the state. Commander of the Corps, Adetunji Adeleye, while parading the suspected kidnappers, said the Security Network Agency also rescued 2 persons from kidnappers in Okeoge. Osrc Saeed Aribisala reports that among the 17 suspects paraded is a 42-year-old man who allegedly raped a 9-year-old girl in Akure.
17 suspected criminals arrested in various parts of Ondo State by operatives of Amotekun Corps are lined up for parade at the agency's headquarters in Akure. The suspected criminals were apprehended for various offenses ranging from kidnapping, robbery, cultism, and murder. Commander of Amotekun Corps, Adetunji Adeleye, while parading the suspects, said prompt reports to the agency by well-meaning individuals have been crucial to the success of its operations.
We also arrested one of the kidnappers who confessed that the 4 other gun-wielding members of the gang fled. The joint operation involving men of the 32 Artillery Brigade, the Nigerian Police, the Civil Defense, and the Amotekun Corps. This involves an 18 passenger bus. And to the glory of God, we were also able, without payment of any ransom, to release the 16 victims.
One of the operations carried out by the Corps resulted in the rescue of 16 passengers kidnapped along Ishua Akoko, while the Corps also bested some kidnappers while evacuating their victims who were farmers in the Okeoge area of the state.
There's a strike of kidnappers in my community. And immediately I heard of that, I had to call the SSA and security matter. I like the demon who assisted me to connect the Amotekun Corps. So, and immediately they moved to the area. So I think that is the only reason why my people were saved yesterday.
Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn àjọ Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn immediately tá bá ti pè wọ́n báyìí tán bá ti gbọ́ bóyá ṣe náà ń fò ní òwá ògbọ̀n torí tàná ìbáyìí kò tẹ̀ ìṣẹ́jú 5 sí 7 wọ́n ti bò wá ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ wọn ni náà sọ̀rọ̀ àdì gbogbo igbó yẹn. So,
Adeleye, however, raised the alarm over the unusual influx of herdsmen into some communities in the state, urging residents to remain vigilant while going about their duties.
Criminals, my candid advice is exit of the state, no hiding place.
Amotekun Corps also paraded a 42-year-old man for allegedly defiling a 9-year-old girl in Akure, the state capital. Investigations revealed that the suspect had sent the girl, who is the daughter of a neighbor, on errand to buy soap, after which he lured her and allegedly carried out the act.
You put your hand on what?
According to the Corps, the suspects will soon be arraigned in court for due prosecution. Sahida Ribisala, OSRC News.
Chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, has assured that the party would waste no time in sorting out those who will occupy the remaining principal offices at the National Assembly. Adamu, who disclosed this after a closed-door meeting with President Bola Tinubu, also disclosed that the process that produced the leadership of the 10th National Assembly had left the party with some lessons. He attributed the successful inauguration of the 10th Assembly and the election of the preferred candidate of the party into leadership of the 2 chambers to thorough consultations and giving respect to those who deserved it. He expressed belief that the leadership of the Assembly would do well and work to meet the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians. Meanwhile, former Speaker and new Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila has tendered his resignation as a lawmaker on the floor of the House of Representatives today. The former Speaker will have to step down as to be able to focus on the task of serving as Chief of Staff. Concerns had emerged as to how he was going to manage both roles, given that the former Speaker had been inaugurated alongside his colleagues on Tuesday and had voted as well for the leadership of the House. However, information has it that the member representing Surulere 1 will be tendering his resignation, and INEC will need to conduct a fresh election to fill the role. The Society for Pharmaceutical Sales and Marketing of Nigeria has urged the federal government to implement policies that would promote and ensure drug availability and security in the country. The call by the pharmaceutical professionals comes ahead of the forthcoming induction ceremony and fellows investiture scheduled for Thursday in Lagos. President of the association, Tunde Oyiniro, in a statement, said the government should prioritize drug security by adopting policies that would provide an enabling business environment for indigenous manufacturing of raw materials for the local production of medicine. He noted that the country's pharma industry is faced with enormous challenges that must be resolved, adding that the association plays a crucial role in ensuring national drug security by through safe medications to citizens. And that concludes Sunshine Reports this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Good night.